Be kind, be respectful, be responsible. Be kind. Now more than ever, we need to be fostering kindness, empathy, and compassion in our kids. We can be modeling these skills by teaching good manners, saying please and thank you, pitching in and helping others at home and in your neighborhood. It's taking care of our earth by not littering and learning to recycle. It's complimenting others and recognizing the good in people and things. It's saying hello, being friendly, and making people feel welcome, and offering random acts of kindness that cheers someone up or makes their day lighter and brighter. It's donating toys and clothes or volunteering in your community to help make it a better place to be. In the end, whatever you choose to do to promote kids to be kind, know that your efforts will ripple far and wide. Next, be respectful. One of the best ways to teach respect to kids is in how we model it for them each day, in our words, our actions, our interactions. This involves how well we communicate with each other, treat one another, and follow the rules that keep us safe. Kids are smart and pay attention, even when we don't think they are. If they see us treating others in disrespectful, unkind, or inappropriate ways, then chances are they'll think it's okay to do the same. No one's perfect, but we could stand to get better at showing respect towards one another a little more often these days. Because, let's face it, how else will we get our kids to do the same? To teach respect, I like to coach kids to respect the 3 B's of themselves and others: bodies, brains, and belongings. Most everything that requires our respect, both emotional and physical, can be put into one of these 3 B's. As a parent, you can support the growth of respect by reminding your kids of when they're singing or stinging respect in your homes. Let's take a closer look at these 3 B's of respect and when we can shape these behaviors in action. With regards to our bodies, we can let our kids know when they're singing respect to theirs and others' bodies at home when they eat healthy snacks, practice good hygiene, and exercise their bodies by participating in sports or playing outside, by swimming, biking, and going for walks. It's also when they appropriately share space with the other members of the family by keeping their hands to themselves and respecting others' space bubbles, especially on the couch or if they share a bedroom or when riding in the car. On the other hand, we can let our kids know when they're stinging respect to theirs and others' bodies when they eat too much junk food, forget to brush their hair or teeth, don't shower for 3 days, or when they wear the same smelly t-shirt 5 days in a row. It's when they become lazy and sit on the couch all day watching TV or playing video games, or when they invade people's space, inappropriately touching others, roughhousing, or leaving a house without permission. With regards to their brains, we can let our kids know when they're singing respect to theirs and others' brains when they're plugged in to what their family and friends are doing or talking about. It's using their rubber band thinking to be flexible and cooperate with others to go with the we plan instead of the me plan. Or when they do their best work by using a growth mindset on school assignments and home projects. When they read, complete their homework, and study hard for tests. Or when they seek to learn new things and help others to do the same. As well, when they use kind words and show empathy towards others. On the other hand, we can let our kids know when they're stinging respect to theirs and others' brains at home, when they aren't plugged into what's going on, are disconnected and disengaged, and get stuck on their own ideas. It's when they have incomplete or missing school assignments and have a fixed mindset, refusing to try new things or difficult tasks. It's when they choose the same unexpected behaviors over and over again, even when it causes themselves and others problems. As well, when they spread rumors, create drama, or say unkind or hurtful comments to or about others. Lastly, With regards to our belongings, we can let our kids know when they're singing respect to theirs and others' belongings, when they're being organized and have clean rooms, when they take care of their personal belongings like coats, backpacks, and sporting equipment, as well their technology, toys, games, and books. It's when they take home and bring back important homework, paperwork, permission slips, and when they help to keep all the areas of the house clean and clutter-free by doing chores, picking up after themselves, and helping out without being asked. And finally, we can let our kids know when they're stinging respect to theirs and others' belongings, when they have disorganized, dirty, and overflowing bedrooms and backpacks, are constantly misplacing or losing school supplies and personal belongings, leave homework and important papers in desks, lockers, buses, and with their dog Benji. It's when they horse around and break things, leave dishes in the sink, and clothes on the bathroom floor. Or when they take over the TV remote, hog the bag of chips, and wear their brother's favorite sweatshirt without asking. Uh-oh. Next up, be responsible. Just like we are not robots, neither are our kids. They'll make mistakes and lots of them. When these moments happen, holding kids accountable is a must. Not disciplining not only contributes to a chaotic home environment, but it also impedes character development. It sends a message to kids that they're invincible and can escape responsible decision-making. Eeks. One of the most impactful ways to support the development of responsible decision-making is to help kids to stop and think before they say and do. That way, they learn the importance of thinking through their actions beforehand, as well the impact those actions will have on both themselves and others. And when they do flub up, we can also help them to restore the situation to make it better again. This teaches them to own their actions by taking responsibility without blaming others, making excuses, or worse yet, lying about it. That doesn't do anyone any good and sets us up for these unexpected behaviors to persist. However, teaching responsible decision-making cannot simply equate to a punitive action, as that doesn't ultimately teach the lagging skill or build the necessary character traits of responsibility, accountability, and just being a good citizen. Capturing those teachable moments is a critical piece to discipline done right. It's the other side of the coin. It's where we get to reprogram into their brains what map to follow the next time they're in that situation. In the end, we want to strike a better balance between providing both meaningful consequences and using teachable moments to build responsible decision-making.